TruVu 360 Enterprise Fluid Intelligence Platform is designed to simplify oil analysis on-site with high-quality information instantly. As a locally contained system or a cloud-based platform, TruVu 360 connects all industrial equipment fluid intelligence into a single, easy-to-use dashboard. Its sample analysis process streamlines oil analysis from sample collection to maintenance actions. Its adaptive rules engine enables engineers to understand these results and make quick maintenance decisions on-site. Its dashboard provides comprehensive intelligence for management review and continuous system operation improvements. Let's talk about the TruVu 360 software first. Here is the main window of the software. On the left panel is the asset tree and the toolbar to manage the asset. On the right is the viewing panel that displays information according to the highlighted level on the asset tree. The asset tree is structured to mimic the actual physical structure found in a manufacturing plant or mining site, with subcategories such as the site level, which mimics the physical plant or site with the on-site lab, the asset level, which represents a physical piece of equipment such as a truck or turbine generator. The component level represents a component of the asset that is oil lubricated, such as an engine or a transmission. Within one component, there might be multiple sampling points to take oil samples from, such as before the filter or after the filter, a drainage port, or a dipstick. Historical data is available on the sampling point for trending. The core of TruVu 360 is its sample analysis process. It is fairly simple and only requires a few steps. First, scheduling and collecting a representative oil sample from the asset. Then, perform on-site tests with the mini lab and TDC. Then, you move on to diagnostics. And finally, the recommendations with the adaptive rules engine. It finishes with updating actions, saving, and archiving the reports. At the sampling point level in the toolbar, you can see the New Sample button. When clicked, a window pops up where you can then enter the asset, oil, and sampling information. After entering all the required data, you can then save the data, print a label for the bottle, or just save the setting to create a new sample in the software. The new sample will show up in the untested list. The testing is performed through the TDC software, a separate piece of software installed on a local PC that is connected with all the oil analysis instruments. Here is the main window of the TDC. It is connected to TruVu 360 via the same username and password. To start, you select a sample ID from the untested sample list. Depending on the asset and component type, a test suite is automatically assigned and corresponding instruments are highlighted with a vertical purple bar. When you click the test button at the top, a window showing recommended sample preparation procedure is displayed. We call this the wizard. Experienced users can turn the wizard off. Once the test is completed, the results populate the necessary fields. You will then be able to upload your results to the TruVu 360 cloud server by clicking the Upload button. The results are then evaluated by the adaptive rules engine in the cloud, and if any alarm limit is exceeded, the parameter will change color and the trivector chart will be updated in real time. After running the tests and finishing all measurements, one can preview the diagnostics done by the adaptive rules engine. There are two buttons located on the right of the sample ID. One of them allows you to preview the diagnostics, and the other allows you to edit the diagnostics in the diagnosis editor. The preview button will create a PDF version of the report. Once the diagnostics are completed by checking the box to the left of our sample ID and clicking the Release button up top, we release the report to team members and management. An optional email can be sent to notify maintenance teams as well. The sample will then move to the released stage. If maintenance actions are taken based on the sample report, one can update the maintenance notes with some basic information. Repair savings can be updated and oil consumption is calculated based on the oil change and sump capacity. Once the maintenance action is updated, the sample can then be closed for archive. One key feature of the TruVu 360 is its patent-pending adaptive rules engine. It gives users a starting template for diagnostic results and allows users to refine the rules and limits over time. The adaptive rules engine consists of two parts. The first part is the diagnostics set that is accessible in the component level. It contains a set of oil analysis parameters and statements that explain what they are and why they are important. It is specific to the asset component type that it's assigned to. For example, a gas turbine would have different diagnostic sets than a diesel engine or a gearbox. Users can customize this information by pressing the Customize button down at the bottom. The second component is the limit set. The limit set is specifically tied to the sampling point. For example, oil collected before a filter is dirtier than that collected after a filter. Therefore, they will have a different limit set. Maintenance actions and recommendations are tied to each parameter and each alarm level. Users can also fully customize the limit section of the adaptive rules engine to fit their specific criteria.